No, I'm not talking about the Southern American state. I'm talking about the former Soviet country resting high in the Caucasus Mountains between Turkey, Russia, and the Black Sea. My last visit here was in 2015, when I was a budget backpacker who didn't own a camera. So I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to be back with my boy BERA. Thank you. And capture the beauty for you all to see. We're in the cable car right now going up to the top of the mountain in Tbilisi. Georgia is a hidden gem that has sadly made headlines for all the wrong reasons since its independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. Political tensions, war, and instability has overshadowed the ancient cities of UNESCO sites, snowy mountaintops, luscious nature, and amazing hospitality.
Hospitality means everything to our traditions. We believe that every guest is sent by God, and every guest could be God himself.
Here are 5 things you didn't know about Georgia. 1. It's in Europe. Did you know that the very first Europeans came from Georgia? While it may not appear as Europe by looking at the map, it's actually in the easternmost part of the continent. And the culture feels just like it. Leafy boulevards, cobblestone streets, outdoor cafes, street signs on buildings, city squares, small cars, and people walking dogs without a leash remind me of Prague or Kiev with a twist.
We actually have these public drinking fountains all over the city.
2. Khinkali. If I could only eat one meal for the rest of my life, it might be Khinkali. It's a Georgian dumpling that's filled equally with minced meat as it is with soup.
To eat Khinkali, you always use your hands. You cannot use a fork.
We'll put the forks over here.
Very far
Okay.
away. You just take one bite and you let the hot air flow out. You have to try it though.
3. It's ecologically diverse. Georgia, a country half the size of the US state with the same name, has 12 different climate zones, ranging from subtropical to alpine to semi-desert. The terrain is mostly mountainous, with stunning views in every direction you look. 4. The oldest Jews. Behind me, this giant building is the largest synagogue in Tbilisi. Georgia and Jews have a long-running friendship. In fact, they are one of the oldest communities in the world, as their history dates back 2,600 years. So over here we have a kosher restaurant called King David. Today, only about 3,000 Jews remain in the country.
500 families, more or less.
But their tradition binds them closely together. 5. Wine heaven.
Chinabuli, this wine won the gold medal in China recently.
Georgia is the birthplace of wine. Not Italy or France or Spain, but Georgia, who's been producing it for over 8,000 years. And believe it or not, the production of wine here was accidental. The grape juice was poured in a shallow pit and was buried under the ground, which eventually turned into wine. This video is just a tip of the iceberg of what Georgia has to offer. There's so much more to do and see in this lovely country, which I've come to realize is the best kept secret of Europe. Thank you. I'm Drewbinsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world. It's electric, it's sexy, it's tasty, it's confusing, but above all, it's futuristic. The Japanese are innovators. They somehow figured